Hey friends, welcome to Think Art Stuff. My name is Stefan, and a couple weeks ago I went back to high school, to my old high school. Terrifying, but it was for a good cause. Our good friend Ron Legier teaches there, and he's doing some great work with golden acrylic paints. He actually uses this high quality paint in his classroom, which is great because it lets the kids experience painting with something other than the usual schlock they have to deal with in high school. Best of all, Ron has found out that he's actually saving a ton of paint. Because golden is a high quality artist paint with a high pigment load, it takes you much less paint to mix those really nice colors. And in a way, paying more saves you time and money. We were there to film Ron giving a presentation to his class on golden acrylic paint, and we'll actually be showing you some of that in August, along with footage from a workshop given by an actual golden representative on golden acrylic mediums, such as this one. For now, I have a great little tutorial Ron gave us at the end of the class on how to make a stay wet palette for your paints. This will work for any acrylic paint, and the materials are incredibly cheap and easy to come by. Some of you may even have them all in your house already. One resealable plastic container with an airtight seal like a Ziploc or Tupperware container, paper towel, parchment paper for baking, and water. Take it away, Ron.
This is our palette for the students. I actually use this at home as well. I've got a variety of sizes of plastic containers that are used for cookies or whatever. You can get these at the dollar store. What will happen here is, in order to work with this, we have parchment paper. You can go to Costco or any place and you can get parchment paper for baking. Then we take a paper towel and we put that into the container like this. We're going to spray this with water. So that's going to create a fairly humid environment for the paint. And what happens is, once that's in there, and the artist then is able to place the paint in there and put the lid on it after they're done working with it, snap the lid on, and put it back into the cupboard area. You can see their name, and that paint will stay wet for about a month. I have paints at home where I go longer than a month, but in our classes we don't work much longer than a month or 3 weeks on a painting. If you're really into it, you can put like a ShamWow or a chamois in the bottom, and that will hold a lot more water. So that's another, for your home sort of use there. But again, it's good and cheap, and the kids will often, another thing they'll do is they'll take this and they'll have 2 or 3 sets of these parchment papers going at one time, so that they have their reds over on this side, their yellows over on this side, and they just fold them and unfold them. So they can move this out, kind of mix up over on the table, and then have the other set in here, put them away, and just nice and neat, and it makes it easy for keeping the paints all together.
So thanks to Ron Legier and the students of Leo Hayes High School who were kind enough to let us film them while they were working. I hope you enjoyed our first little tutorial. We've got a lot more tutorials, tips, tricks, art demos, product reviews, everything coming up. But we do want to hear from the artists out there and find out what you want from us. As in, do you want to know how to stretch a canvas, how exactly paint is made, art lessons, artist interviews. We want to know what you want to see. Let us know in the comments, or you can always send me an email, stefan@artstuff.ca. And if you ever find yourself in downtown Fredericton, New Brunswick, that's in Canada, come on into Endeavors and Think Play at 412 Queen Street. Peruse our racks full of paint, brushes, spray paint, finger puppets, candy, toys, and introduce yourselves to myself or any of the staff. We'd love to hear what you thought about this and future videos. And if you can't make it all the way over to the East Coast, check out our new pen site, pendevors.com. We sell Copic markers, Copic sketch, microns, Copic sets, and soon Neo Pico. I'll see you soon.